Hi, everyone. I almost said happy Tuesday again. I am still not used to picking up the pieces being on Wednesdays. You might not be either. So if you're missing it live, hopefully you'll catch the replay and tell me where you are watching from and what your day is like. It is like snowy, drizzly something here. And I did not know that was coming. My body felt it yesterday, and that's what I woke up to. So there's never a full gray day here, even if it's a little gray now. The blue will appear, which is what Michigan and the Midwest does not have. So I wanted to take a minute today, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sam Ruth, psychologist, speaker, author, widow, and host, founder of Grief Hab. I went yesterday to a meetup, a get together that was with widows. You guys all know how much I love that word. It took me a really long time to say it. And so attending an event specifically for widows is still something, even though I do all of these events for my business, attending one is still, there's some sort of mental struggle for me. I don't want to be in that group, right? I don't want to be in this club. So it was a big step just going, right? But I'm in a new area. I'm trying to meet people and find my roots, establish myself here because I love it. So it was outdoors. I brought Sassy and Dallas with me, thank goodness, because I talk all the time about finding our people, right? Finding the right people. So in my mind, silly me, I'm thinking it's a group of widows. These are my people. And very quickly, I mean, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, very quickly outside of introducing, some of these people already know each other. The talk turned to dating and online dating and what websites widows should go to. And I immediately, like, I felt my chest get heavy, like it was harder to breathe. And I'm thinking, I don't want to date. This isn't, I came to meet women. And said that and got such a negative response. It's been 5 years. You just told us you passed 5 years. It's time. You need to get back out. I mean, all of it, any and all of it. And I was just talking with Jim's best friend last week, and I said, I love you guys for never even mentioning dating. Like, I love that they just know that that's not going to happen. And in some world, if it were to, and I'm wrong and something changes, we'll have that conversation on that day. But it's just not in my universe. It's Jim still fills my heart. He always will. The love of my life, the only love I've had. And so I recognize that it's harder to find our people. I have to look within a group of widows to find the ones that really truly I connect with, that are going to get me and give the feedback, advice, support, encouragement that I need, that's helpful, that is useful. I was talking with a client, I think yesterday, one day recently, and she was talking about a conversation with her mom that she wanted to go a certain way, but it always goes a different way because her mom has certain traits and reactions. And we talked about how she can keep going back to her mom and hoping for a different result, right? I can keep going back to my dad and hoping for a different result. Or we can accept that we need to go to other people for these conversations. And that is what I was reminding myself as I was at this thing, counting the minutes until I could get in my car, leave, and call my friends who get it and say, oh my God, I just met these people and they were pressuring me and criticizing me and scrutinizing me for not dating yet and not wanting to currently or at all. So I just wanted to point out that it's trial and error. Some people we connect with immediately and instantly, and it's amazing. And others take some time, take some effort, and others just aren't for us. And that's okay. I'm proud of myself that I went. It won't stop me from doing other things. and I learned from it, and I'll find the right people. But I wanted you guys to recognize that you're allowed to walk away, right? Like, just because these are in a category of women who could be my people, who I have something in common with, it didn't feel right. I wasn't vibing. And that doesn't mean I'll never go to anything they have. But it means I'll go to things that I'm going to because I want to do them, not because I'm hoping to connect with these people. And I think it's just important because when we put ourselves out there and when we make the decision to say, I'm going to let people in, I'm going to try these new things, it doesn't always go smoothly. We might have to try again, find a different group. If we're lucky, sometimes we try something and meet amazing people right away. I don't want the negative experiences to stop you from trying. I want them to help you recognize who you're looking to connect with, right? I'm going to be more specific if I attend a widows group and ask if it is a dating type of group, if men are there. Some people don't want co-ed. I don't care if it's co-ed, if it's not a dating group, right? So you can learn and figure out more information that you might not have thought you needed beforehand, and apply it to the next time. And you can even come back right here and vent to anyone, to someone in a group, even if it's someone you have never met, but you've had a relationship with online for a while. I have people who know me so well, who I talk to all the time, but I've never met in person. And I felt more comfortable calling and interacting with them after yesterday than thinking about new people, right? Of course, we want people nearby, but I do not want the wrong people. I would rather take my time, go through the hoops, have the trial and errors, even having a day like yesterday, until I find the right ones, and lean on those I already have, no matter where they are. So feel free to join tonight, Team Ruthless. I'm sure I will be sharing this during our weekly call. But I think it's just important, if it's cooking that you're interested in, or music, whatever it is, that doesn't mean that the first event or group you attend will automatically be your people. So how can you take things from that that help you learn and move forward to meet those people instead of being beaten down? I like certainly had my moments in my head where I was like, ugh, it didn't destroy my day. It isn't going to stop me. But it definitely was like a gut punch. It wasn't what I was looking for. So if you have a story that's similar, if you want to share, there are people everywhere who chime in and give us advice when we're not asking for it, right? And when I ask for it, that's wonderful. But these were people who don't even know me, who don't even know my story. And so we get to choose what advice we take. We get to choose what people we listen to, and we get to choose who we turn to vent. I really think my client is struggling with accepting the fact that she's not going to get the reaction she's looking for from her mom. And she can keep going through that cycle, but there are millions of other people out here who will give her the reaction she's looking for. And if we focus all of our energy on this one relationship that isn't meeting that need, there are so many other relationships that we're not allowing ourselves to find. And they will be ones that will give us that, right? Just support. You can do this. You got this, versus you should be doing this. I hope that helps you in some way today. I'd love to know your thoughts. Have people been telling you to get back out there and date, or do something that you're not ready for, or maybe you won't be ready for at all? This is your life. And so many people chime in, and I hope that you, even on the difficult days, continue to live it your way, doing it for you. And I will see everyone next week, unless you join us tonight for the Team Ruthless call. It's every Wednesday night. If you're unavailable, reach out. Let me know some other times you could attend. I'm considering adding a daytime call weekly if there's enough interest. And I will see everyone next week.